ODTV, Online Dialogue Television. What's happening, people? It's Banji, it's John, it's Rishi. We've got a very special subject for you lot today. Today we're talking about Street Fighter, not just any old Street Fighter. We're going to talk a bit about some of the older ones, but we're definitely going to talk about Street Fighter 5. Basically, John, Rishi, I brought you guys in because I work in education, so obviously, you know, a lot of the kids I work with, they're all into gaming, etc.
You're into gaming as well?
I am a little bit, but I kind of wanted to get your guys' thoughts on this, because a lot of people are excited about Street Fighter 5 coming out or whatever. So I wanted to get what's your opinions about the new Street Fighter? How's it looking? Is it going to be just as sick or not?
Right. So basically, there's been a lot of backlash with the new Street Fighter because the way it has been handled by the company has not been great, and it's all about the whole gaming industry and how the business model at the moment isn't how we used to remember it.
So you're saying the latest release of Street Fighter 5 is a small...
It's not fucking finished from the start.
It's not
even a fucking game then.
Okay,
whoa there! Really?
Okay,
no, I'm joking,
let's just go back when you used to play games as kids, right? And you went to the shops.
I remember the Mega Drive, I remember the SNES.
So you go to a shop, you buy a game, and obviously you have a finished game there, right?
And you go home and you play it, and you call someone over and you fucking play it.
Yes.
What happens with Street Fighter 5, Rishi?
Well, what's happening with the moment with games, but Street Fighter 5 essentially is they've released an unfinished game for full price.
For full price?
Full price.
Nice.
You're paying £60, £50, however, and all you get is 3 modes. Okay, no single player, online mode only, no arcade mode.
No single player.
No single player mode, no arcade mode.
Outrageous.
You get 16 basic characters, which is
okay, sorry, carry on. So
16, yeah, so and then and it's only been released for online play at the moment. Okay, the later modes will be added later. They will usually charge you.
I was about to say, like,
but
can you upgrade once you buy this game in its current form?
So you buy it, and then the later features will be added in a couple of months. But at the moment, it's a bare bones package that's been rushed out to release because of this Capcom Cup tournament. So basically, we're only released for the hardcore players. So the hardcore players can come out and play it. They'll get the basic online mode, which doesn't even work properly. And I just add, there's a ton of issues on that.
Wow.
Anyone else that's just basic fans like us who just want to play Street Fighter game won't get an experience that how we used to play.
John, I can tell that you've been trying to contain yourself, but you know, so chip in, man. So, what's your thoughts?
Because I've seen this happening now. Like, it started to creep into quite a few games, hasn't it? Like, wasn't the last FIFA? It was really hard to find a one-player mode.
Yeah, they got rid of.
Halo started this. Halo were the first to sell expansion.
They wanted the online thing, so they're getting rid of couch play. That we used to play.
But Halo 3 was a complete game, and they thought new good things afterwards. They didn't plan that it would just be upgrade city.
Okay, not to play devil's advocate.
Not everyone wants.
I'm kind of going
to. Do you know what I mean?
I know, I hear you on that, but my point was going to be like, surely this is just the evolution or the current stage in the evolutionary process of the gaming industry, right?
Yeah, but that's
and because everything is migrating online. You know, like so many facets of life are being done from an online basis.
It's a business model. You will pay full price for a game that's not finished. You'll end up usually paying for the extra features separately. Capcom have realised that before they used to do that, it was shit. So you do get the extra features free, but you're not going to be getting them for a couple of months. So if we want to play, there's no story mode. Okay, so obviously we want to play story mode. We want to see what these characters are about. There's a ton of new characters on there. We don't know what happens because we won't find out till later. 16 characters, which is not enough. Considering Mortal Kombat had 25 as standard, or you get 16 basic ones. No single play. You can earn fight money to unlock new things, but you can't do it yet because the online shop hasn't gone online yet. You can't earn the money yet because the shop's not there.
So I mean, like, is your main beef just the fact that, like, mainly the fact that they've released this game underdeveloped, or I mean, because John, I really want to get your thoughts because you're an individual who operates in the gaming industry. You make games, etc. So you know, I want to get everything that you've got to say about this. You know, is it Because I'm asking, is this just happening with Street Fighter? I heard Vernon say it started with Halo. So this model has been happening for a little while now. Yeah?
I think there's even more to it than that, because there's a whole world now coming around where very few people play games. And it's like, you're just rewarded. If you're really good at a game...
No, I disagree with that statement.
No, let me just finish.
Okay, sorry.
When I say everyone plays games, but there's now a sort of up and coming thing where if you're really good at a game now, you can become a celebrity basically. It's not so big in England yet, but it's getting big around the world.
Yeah, that's true.
What's making it big is the people watching it, which is growing massively.
Absolutely.
Stadiums are getting filled. People are like worshipping these gamers like you worship a fucking sporting event. Now, to me, that's just ludicrous. When you have Street Fighter and you basically released a game for 100 people to play across the world and the rest of the world to watch, that's what it feels like to me. It's not a game for you to play anymore. It's a game.
Yeah,
for you to watch someone
that's why
playing.
it's slimmed down, because it's only done for the hardcore players that go to the. That's why it came out for the tournament.
Right.
Okay, so these are for the hardcore players. But what about us lot that just want to sit down and play some Street
So you
Fighter?
have to wait a couple
Game.
months.
Are you guys going to be funding the game?
No, we
If
haven't
the game's
waited
not
yet.
completed, does that mean you're paying to complete it? So in about a year's
That's
time...
That's a
the
good
game will
point.
be
That's an
completed.
interesting point. Maybe from a business perspective, you know, funding wise, they thought, well, you know, we can increase some revenue or.
Yeah, but that's crap.
You know.
That business model is shit. That's what I'm saying. Go back to when you used to go to the shops to play games and buy games. You'd have the finished product there. All right. Obviously, with Street Fighter, you used to get Super Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter Turbo, Ultra Street Fighter, but that would come out every other year. Nowadays, you buying a half-finished game that's not finished and you're paying full price for it, they would charge you extra for the extra features, fucking charging you for endings, extra characters. That should not be like
Costumes and
that. Yeah,
things like
it should
that.
just be
and
there.
colour.
It should be, and that's with microtransactions.
Tekken
That's
Street
another thing,
Fighter
yeah.
had everything on the disc,
Right.
but you paid for the whole game and you had to pay more to unlock stuff already.
It
on
shouldn't
the disc.
be like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it's all
You shouldn't be
tactical,
paying for
so
that.
it's
This
delayed
is the
payment,
mobile,
keep
the
it going.
mobile gaming thing as well, right? When you play on your, the apps and you have to buy extra shit for it. That's what it is with actual, console gaming and PC gaming. You buying basic game and you're paying all this extra stuff on top of it to charge you more money for it. It shouldn't be like that. We just want to buy a finished game and play it, and it's all on there. Why do
So,
we
but
have
is
to
your
play-
beef that is like you're gonna have to wait a couple months? I'm like in a couple
My
months'
beef is
time.
that it's come out. It's not ready.
It's not. Yeah.
It's come out before it's ready.
Wait until it's all finished and then bring it out.
Ah, that sounds like a nonsense beef to me.
No. Why did they feel they had to do
Because
that?
the backlash has been massive.
Well, you tell me from a
Yeah, but it's hype
from
as well,
you
isn't it?
yourself
Yeah, Street Fighter.
are an individual
Yeah,
games
they're building up hype for
manufacturer.
the game.
Sorry, sir. Go on, repeat that point.
And
Sorry,
I
let's
just
talk
say
about-
they're building up hype for the game, so it doesn't exist. But
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
talking about it.
This is almost like another marketing strategy, one through which they can make money, just from the business capitalistic, perspective. Do you get what I'm saying? But you, as an individual game manufacturer yourself, who makes games, I mean, just tell the people some of the titles that you've created or that you're behind. Come on, man, a bit of promo.
Nothing.
Mudlarks.
Street Fighter 4.
Mudlarks is one that springs to my mind.
but
and a couple of
what
others.
you guys are doing with Cloak and Dagger is good because it's for free. It's a full finished game. You're not charging for endings and crap like that.
That's a good idea.
There you go. No, don't even do that. You're playing against.
But that's my
history.
point, though. This is the This is just
Yeah, but
we're just at a certain stage in the evolutionary process of the
Yeah, but
specific
it's-
games industry.
But it's not having
You
a
know?
good reaction. Capcom are already
From
in
us,
trouble.
from us.
From the
People-
fans.
The new generation don't know much better.
Right, and that's who it's being targeted
Yeah,
to. Like I said,
targeting
look,
the
that-
youngsters, not you guys. You lot are
precisely.
kind of
Like I said, I work
I'm
in
allowed,
education.
I'm allowed to be annoyed about that.
No, of course, of course.
And I'm
No, of course,
I'm
of course.
dumbfounded.
That's why
that people across the world want to pay to watch something.
Yeah, but it's been a.
But that's because everything migrating online. So because as much as there are people that physically go to the tournaments, there's even more that are streaming these tournaments. I mean, I liken it to like battle rap, which is something I like to watch a lot. Got organisations like Don't Flop. They'll hold an event at like Ministry of Sound, so people come and watch the battles live. They'll film it, they put it on, and they'll pay-per-view it as well, so people can watch the event live from home. And that's the world we're migrating into. We're evolving into.
But we shouldn't be, and it's not good. And
I hear your beef.
and
I
that's
hear
why
your
it's a
beef.
talking point because
I'm
Capcom
from the
are already
80s, fam. I hear your beef completely.
Capcom already have a bad reputation for charging stuff, that's already on the disc.
Mm-hmm.
All right, their company stocks are already low. That's why there was Street Fighter 5 is only PC and PlayStation 4 exclusive because they needed the money. So that's why it's not going to be. So Xbox people are already pissed off because they can't play Street Fighter anymore. So they're already in trouble. And now they do something stupid like this. And Street Fighter is a big franchise.
It is a huge franchise.
Street Fighter 5
Yeah.
coming out. It should be an epic, you know, huge, you know, thing that is coming out, and it's not finished.
But you know what? I would say hold and see what the reaction is after the tournaments, because like you said, this has kind of been specifically released to coincide with the big massive tournament thing that's coming up.
That's
right?
the main point. Yeah, that's why it's been rushed out.
Right. So I'd say wait and see what the reaction is like, because it could, if the tournament is, you know, bigger, is as big and as successful as they want it to be, as Capcom wants it to be, then as far as they're concerned, they've made the right decision. If not, if that falls flat and the backlash increases because of that, then obviously they'll know from a market strategy that wrong move. Sorry, folks. I doubt they'll apologise, because most corporations don't. You need to come a bit more into frame.
Sales is one thing, but
Rishi,
reputation.
a bit more in frame.
Sorry.
Cool.
Sales, yeah, but reputation, it's hard to heal, and they're already not doing very well with people. So.
But they're already a long-established, you know, conglomerate. Essentially.
Yeah, but they're losing a lot of money.
Do Capcom only do games? By the way, is there any other
at the moment? Yeah.
Is
they haven't
basic games.
Yeah, no, they've got big franchises, but they haven't been selling very well because they've been pulling this shit on all
consumers.
On the big franchises. So all the other well-known franchises like Konami that used to do Pro Evolution, they've come out of the games console market. They just do mobile stuff now, so that's another avenue. So they've got a bad reputation, but Capcom are still there, so they shouldn't be putting shit like this, but they are. And Street Fighter 5 is just disappointing that they've done it like that. And it's been out for 5 days and none of us have played it. We should be playing it.
Yeah, we should be playing it here today.
Because he hasn't. It's an Xbox. It's not out on Xbox, so we can't play it
here.
Yeah. Obviously, me and John aren't going to buy it because we're not funding that until it's finished. We'll buy the finished product when it's finished, but at the moment it's not. And
so, any last thoughts on this, John?
Just, I think people that only dabble in games now will just not even really have a clue what's going on.
Yeah.
They'll be like, what tournament? What's this?
Yeah.
And I read an 8-page review of the game, preview of the game. 7 pages talks about this tournament.
There you go. But like I said, look, I mean, we'll see. When's the tournament? Do you know? Is it next month or something? Or?
Yeah, it's happening soon, I'm not sure.
In the next few weeks or whatever. So, look, we'll see after this big tournament, and we'll see how much backlash that Capcom will actually have to face, and whether there will be any kind of turnaround that they make from a business perspective. That's the essence of what I wanted to say. Also, one last thing, any representative of Capcom that happens to be watching this video, you better get in touch, man, because John ain't happy here, and Rishi's not happy here, and when they ain't happy here, I'm not happy. Do you understand? You don't want me to not be happy. I'm like the Black Hulk, except I don't change. I mainly look the way I look. ODTV, peace and love. Bye.